Hello, party people. First, sorry there was no upload on Sunday. You guys were supposed to have a celebrity workout. There's like a quadrillion things happening right now. I'm also in the process of getting a new computer and there's just a bit of chaos, so bear with me. So, yes, chaos, apologies, but here we are. So, what are we talking about today? Let's not cut my head off. Today, I am here with a little list to help you guys get healthy. When I got started with my own journey to health and fitness, I very much relied on different apps to help me out. And so today, I am going to give you a whole bunch of apps that are gonna help you get healthy and stay healthy. Some of them I have used personally, some of them I have not, but have heard good things about, but I will let you know which are which as we go along. So these are all the apps, right? I'm not necessarily gonna go in this order, but these are all the ones that we're going to be talking about. So these apps obviously all do different things, but some of them are a little bit similar or have similar goals. So I'm gonna first start with all of the fitness related apps. I know which one we'll talk about first. So this one I haven't actually used, but I've heard really good things about. We're gonna go backwards. It's Zombies Run. So basically, Zombies Run is an app. Now, before I start, this video is not sponsored by any of these apps at all. So Zombies Run is an app, it's a running app that basically puts you in an apocalypse situation. And this, I only have the free version. But while you're running, basically it's playing music, but it's also like putting you through like an apocalypse scenario, and you're basically being chased by zombies. So it's just kind of like a fun little motivation game to play while you're running. You might end up having to pay to get like a lot of the good stuff. I don't know, but if you're into zombies and you need motivation on your runs, that might be a good app for you. Another running app that I like, well, it's not necessarily a running app, but so very many people, when they go on runs, like to track their distance, track their time, etc., etc. My favorite app to use for that, there's a whole bunch out there, but I like to use MapMyFitness, and I like this one because, well, I think I just have been using it the longest, and so I prefer it, but it also allows you to log like all different activities. So there's this list, if my camera will focus, there's this list of like running, walking, hiking, walking your dog, going on a bike ride. So this next one, okay, so this is gonna be my last running app, and it is Couch to 5K. If you guys watched my, I think it might have been my first ever video where I talk about how I got started with health and fitness and getting healthy and losing weight. I started by using the Couch to 5K running program because running was free and doable, but I couldn't run for very long. I actually didn't use the app back then because the app didn't exist way back then. I used a program on like their website or something, but now they have an app, and it's a free app. Focus. So it's this, oh, now I'm getting Instagram notifications. Frankie, come on. Basically what Couch to 5K does is it gives you workouts for, I forget how many weeks, but it brings you to a point up where if you can't run or you struggle with running, it gets you to a point where you can run a 5K. So it's really good if you wanna sign up for your first 5K and then use this to train, or if you just wanna become a better runner. And now for other types of fitness, a lot of you guys ask me about what do I do if I want to start lifting? How do I do that? So there's one app, but it is powerlifting specific. So squats, deadlifts, bench, and it's Stronglifts 5x5. And basically, you input your starting numbers, you know, your squat max, deadlift max, and if you've never done those things before, that's fine. You can just skip it and it'll start you at a light weight. And so it gives you workouts to do every day or whatever. So if you're looking to get into lifting, especially powerlifting, Stronglifts 5x5 is a great app. Now, this one is workout related, but not, it's more for like if you're traveling or if you just wanna like get outside more. It's called Yonder. And basically what Yonder does is it says, hey, where are you? And okay, these are all the things around you that you can do, like hiking trails, biking trails, etc., etc. So I have one more workout app for you, and this is probably what most of you guys are actually looking for. It's called Sworkit. So Sworkit is in this top corner here. And basically, it's just a whole bunch of workouts that you can do, and you can choose if you want to focus on cardio or strength or stretching and how long you have to work out, anywhere between 5 and 60 minutes. They do a month free trial, but after that you do have to pay. But a lot of apps like this where you're going to be getting a whole bunch of workouts, you're gonna be paying for it. 8Fit is another example. I did a whole video about 8Fit not too long ago. Also a great app, also something you have to pay for to get the full benefit. Oh, and I lied, I have one more workout app. This is for anyone who does CrossFit. Well, I guess other people can use it too, but a lot of CrossFitters use it, and I really like it. I use this, it's called MyWOD. Beep. And basically MyWOD tracks all of my lift maxes and all of my benchmark workouts. So anytime I do a CrossFit benchmark or an open workout, I can put it in this app. So you'll see here I have all my lifts, and what I really like is if I go in and like to my back squat, for example, well, these are all my old maxes, but then if you click your current max, it also breaks down your percentages. But what I also love about MyWOD is that it has timers. So if you go in here to the timers, there's all these different clocks. You can do EMOMs, Tabatas, like a standard, and then you get a clock. MyWOD is not free. I think it's like $3.99 or something, but to me, it's totally worth it. So those are all of the fitness related apps that I can suggest to you, or that I would suggest to you. I guess I could suggest more, but these ones are the ones that I feel are particularly helpful. So now moving on into, well, we'll go to nutrition. I already mentioned 8Fit. They also do recipes, but I have some other more nutrition specific apps. The first and probably most common app in the health world is MyFitnessPal, and that is where you can go in and track all of your food. I don't track my food anymore because I use the RP templates and I don't need to track outside of those templates, but this is really great. It's really good if you're tracking your calories, which is basically what I would recommend to anybody who's just starting out and trying to get healthy. But also if you buy the pro version, which I don't think is very much, you are also able to customize your macros, and it helps you track your macros. Because also, if you're keeping track of the food you take in, you're also more conscious of the food you take in. You're less likely to, just have a couple bites of this here and a couple bites of that there, and before you know it, you're actually throwing your diet off a lot. Another app that I have mentioned on this channel before is FitMenCook. Also not free, but this guy has so many recipes, and they are all so good. So FitMenCook is here. I think it's like $5 or something. He sorts his recipes by all these different categories. So you can look at all of them, but you can also look for low carb or vegan or gluten-free or meal prep to cook in bulk. There's just a lot of recipes on there, and he's constantly adding more. And so if you're looking for healthy recipes, this is absolutely a good app to invest in. Okay, last nutrition app is, well, I consider it nutrition, but it's more about water intake. It's called Plant Nanny. Man, you guys, this is gonna be the silliest app that I tell you about today, but I love it. Okay, so this is Plant Nanny. And Plant Nanny is about, oops, I haven't used it in a while. Plant Nanny is an app that helps you track your water intake, and basically it gives you this little plant. Oh, I wanna focus. Basically, It's kind of like a Tamagotchi for water intake, because you have to constantly be watering it or your plant will die. And as you drink more water and your plants grow bigger, you can add more plants, and then soon you have a whole garden. And it's actually really fun and really kept me on track with drinking water, because I was always afraid my plants were gonna die. I eventually stopped using it, but by the time I stopped using it, it had created such a good habit of constantly drinking water that I didn't really need it anymore. So that's fitness and nutrition. Next, mental health. So first, you've probably all heard of it, as Headspace. That's this one up here. It basically helps you meditate, and I am someone who is notoriously bad at meditating. I don't like it, I can't do it, I find it very difficult. But I started using Headspace and I actually liked it a lot, and I would use it every night before bed. Another one that I've just started using is Pacifica. So this is Pacifica here. Basically, it's a mood tracker, and it reminds you at the same time every day, or around the same time every day, to kind of like track your mood and take note of your mood, and then also gives you things to do to improve your mood. And so I have been feeling very chaotic lately, hence the intro to this video, like kind of stressed and kind of like just not grounded at all. So I started using this app to kind of just make it a point each night to kind of evaluate my day and my mental health for that day, and just kind of see where I'm at and what I should be doing or what I should be paying attention to. So I'm liking it so far, but I just started using it. So give that one a try if you feel like that's something you need. Last mental health app, I'm gonna consider it mental health, but it's more about mindset and like creating, well, it's about creating new habits. It's called Habitbull. So it's right here. So what Habitbull does is it allows you to track any habit. And what I like about this is that it's not telling you to eat a certain way, it's not telling you to work out a certain way, it's just saying, what's a habit that you want to create, and let's track it and make sure you stick with it. So whatever that means for you, whether it's, you know, I want to meditate every night, or I want to get outside every day, or I want to cook for myself once every day, whatever that means, you can track those healthy habits in this app. It reminds you about those habits, and also lets you kind of look back and evaluate and like analyze all of your habits and when you miss them and why you miss them and things like that. So if you're trying to create new habits, which is basically what getting healthy is, that's a great app to help you out. Now, so I only have one app left, and this one is just for those of you with periods. Hey, we love talking about periods. I use this app. Let's pull it up. It's called Clue. It's a period tracker. I think keeping track of your period is a great idea for whatever reason. I track it for lots of reasons. And so you can track your period. It also tells you when you're ovulating, and you can also track any PMS symptoms you're having, like cramps or mood swings or whatever. There's so many things. I'm not gonna list all the symptoms of PMS. So if you're looking for something to help track your period and things surrounding your period, I definitely recommend that app. I use it every month, I guess. I've been using it for a long time and I really like it. So that's 14 apps for you now. So I hope that this was helpful. I hope that some of these apps will help you guys get healthy or stay on track. And let me know which ones are your favorite. Let me know if there's other apps that I didn't mention. I am obviously not the all-knowing app expert. I'm sure there's apps out there that I don't know about. So if there's other great health apps, drop them in the comments. And that's all I have for you today. So thank you guys for tuning in. Again, apologies for the chaos on this channel lately, but it's all gonna get sorted. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Well, we all missed Sunday's video because there wasn't one, but you can watch my latest weight loss update if you'd like. I finished my cut and did a photo shoot to celebrate. That video was pretty fun. And if you're curious about other health related things, you can use this nutrition playlist.